Karen's caught on camera.
Is you're cutting into my freedom of liberty. I want to exercise. Okay?
In intense spot, we get a British Karen. She saw that a mail van was parked outside of her house and had a problem with it for some reason, so she went outside with a metal pipe and got up in this dude's face. No reason whatsoever, but I think that's a bit rude, isn't it?
What are you doing? What are you doing that for? Hey? Why are you doing that? You've attacked my son's car 3 times. You pulled the sticker off it.
Are you quite legal to park over somebody's drive?
Is it a drive? Don't get too close, please, because I don't want to breathe the same air as you.
Well, you are, unfortunately, yes.
Well, it's Corona if you don't mind, so keep back off.
You back off.
You stop vandalising my fucking son's car, right?
You're a bully.
Why am I?
You're a thief.
Just get her in, will
You
you?
like stealing from your workplace.
Why am I stealing from a workplace?
You're a criminal.
Why?
Moving to tonight, we get a rare forest Karen. She was out in the forest on this trail and came across 2 other girls who were walking around themselves and apparently were picking some berries off a bush. And I don't know what was wrong with this lady, but she decided that she was the Lorax and that she speaks for the trees, because she started going off on these girls for picking and eating these berries, and then started freaking out and waving her arms around like she was possessed.
Oh my God, we're not wrecking it! Oh, there's so many berries out here. There's so many berries.
I cannot.
Complete twits.
We're twits. You're the one coming up to 2 young girls, getting
Young
mad at them
girls,
for
yeah,
picking
you're acting
berries.
like 6 years old.
6 years old?
Because we wanted to eat some berries.
I'm saying, eat all the berries you want. Just don't take the bush with you.
It's not
sorry,
the bush.
isn't
It's
it
literally
affecting
it's a
you
tiny
personally?
branch of berries.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Edinburgh, if you go to a restaurant and you get some food that you don't like because there's a problem with it or something like that, you tell the server immediately. You don't sit there and eat the entire plate pretty much and then tell your server, oh, there's an issue, and try to get a refund. That's exactly what this guy did, though. He ate his entire plate and then said he had a problem and then tried to get it taken off his bill. But the manager, she wasn't falling for that and handled it incredibly well.
Yes, sir.
I don't want that.
Well, you ate the whole entire thing. I can show that camera too.
No, I didn't eat. It's meat still on that chicken, man.
But there's nothing like.
It's meat still on that chicken,
But
man.
this whole entire plate has been eaten, sir.
So you can't take that off my bill?
No, not unless you would have gotten us at the very beginning and said that you didn't like your meal. I could have replaced it for you.
So I gotta pay for that.
Yeah, you ate the whole entire thing, sir. There's not even like.
So she telling me I got to pay for that?
I mean, let me ask the audience.
In number 7 spot, I feel awful for this guy. He owns this house and he had some tenants in it. And these tenants, they could not find anywhere to live because none of the landlords would accept them. And he decided that he was going to give them a chance. Eventually, he realized why no other landlords would accept them, because they refused to pay the rent and among other things did some stuff. And he eventually asked them to leave nicely. He didn't even get the law involved. Probably a mistake. And they trashed the place. I mean, they threw paint all over the floors and broke windows. I mean, it was a ton of damage. And he didn't have insurance on the place, from what I understand. So it was all out of his pocket. And you can just hear him at the end of this video. He's a broken man.
And stay the out the way. I don't bother no nobody. I didn't care if you and was in this selling drugs, doing whatever the you was doing. I didn't give a I told you, long as you keep my house up and pay me my rent, I wasn't gonna with y'all. Ain't no landlord doing that because I know y'all gotta feed y'all family like I gotta feed mine. This what the y'all do to people. I swear to God on my mama, if I see you, I'm going to prison.
Moving to 6, we had a Karen whose shed is being repossessed. It's kind of a weird thing to have repossessed. I guess she went to like Home Depot or something like that and bought one of their pre-made sheds or something like that for a couple grand. I don't know what's going on in this woman's life. All I know is that she was not paying the bills for it and somebody had to come and pick it up and take it back from her, and she was not having any of it. She got super mad, got up in this guy's face. He started recording it, eventually made a TikTok out of it, funny enough. But she was throwing a huge hissy fit and trying to escalate the situation and blaming him for starting it.
It will take 2 minutes to get my goddamn rings out of here. Let go of it. Now. You're messing with the wrong. Move. Now.
I need to call the
Real quick, before the next one, make sure you leave a like on this video and also subscribe to my channel or else a Karen is gonna yell at you tomorrow. At number 5, we've got a male Karen, and he's on a train with a bunch of other people. They're going somewhere, I don't know where, it doesn't matter, but there's a guy on the train eating, and apparently there's a sign on the train that says you're not supposed to be eating on it, and this guy, he decides that he's gonna make it his life mission to get this guy in trouble, because he's not supposed to be eating on this train. But, I mean, granted, if you've ever been on a train anywhere, people will eat. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares. It's not a big deal. But this guy, he, I guess, took it so seriously that he went and got on the emergency train telephone and asked for police to come.
Sign says no eating and drinking. You don't get it? You don't get it. You must be stupid. I've seen people like you on TV. I'll get the police on board. How about that? Excuse me. Yes, please. Can you get a policeman on board here? We got somebody dining in the first car.
In number 4 spot, you've got 2 dudes at a gym. I think they're at Planet Fitness, and they were doing deadlifts. I guess they were making too much noise for one of the ladies there. I think she was one of the workers who was about ready to start up a Pilates or yoga class or something like that, and she asked them to stop making noise. It's like a gym. The weights are gonna make noise. What's your problem? It's not a Hello Kitty island. But these dudes thought it was so ridiculous that she said this, that they decided while she started her yoga class to actually start making more noise and screaming stuff. It was so funny. There's a nice little bit of instant justice, I guess. I don't think she ended up saying anything else to them because she probably knew that they were gonna do even more if she did, but still.
The Holy Spirit!
Can you guys stop banging that barbell? It's really annoying. And I'm going to teach a yoga class very shortly, and when people bang those barbells on the floor, it gets me really annoyed. Okay, sorry's not good enough. Stop banging it.
Moving to 3, we have a Karen who refuses to wear a face mask at this gym, and she gets into a situation with one of the workers there. They're going back and forth, all that kind of stuff. I could have had this entire list pretty much be like this because there's so many of these face mask freakouts and stuff like that, but I wanted to keep it fresh, so we're only doing one of them. But this lady, she is just, she's just mad. I don't know.
You came in, you did not have a mask on.
That's correct.
That policy. You
Correct.
spoke to my general manager.
I didn't speak to your general manager.
Talk to him on the phone.
I did not speak to him. He tried to speak. He tried to speak to me.
Okay.
I asked him to come here in person. Okay, and he could not. It's you're cutting into my freedom of liberty. I want to exercise. Okay? I paid to exercise here. So if you could just kindly leave me alone, I would appreciate it.
Okay, you'll talk to the police in a second.
Okay, great.
At number 2, we've got a Karen that's ordering some nachos, and she apparently was not happy with the amount of cheese on her nachos, so she was throwing a huge temper tantrum fit inside of this restaurant, asking for more cheese, and I don't know what the issue was beyond that, but things kept on escalating, and then eventually some guy recording this, because he thought it was so funny, made the situation even worse, or better, in my opinion.
Is that all for you?
20 minutes. No, it's 20 minutes and she paid for that. What do you take?
Yeah. Oh no, get away! More cheese! More cheese! That's pretty funny. Who the does that? Oh no, get out of here! She's gonna get me! Give her more cheese!
And finally, the number 1 spot, we're going to video off with a woman who thinks that she's so special because she has a platinum credit card. It's, you know, it's so premium and nobody else can get it. She only has it because she's rich. And she's having a situation with the clerk and also a couple of the customers. She like cut in line, and on top of that, apparently she just didn't want to show her ID for when she's buying drinks. I don't know what her problem is, but she was on her high horse.
Now you can put your platinum.
Yes, platinum. Thank you.
Cool.
It's a platinum.
We're all
It's
impressed.
Sweet.
You don't know anything about
You
it.
look very rich. You do.
Yes, I'm rich.
You
I
look
am.
it.
I am rich.
I like your sweatpants.
Yeah, yeah, it's really rich.
You're done. Remove your card. Thank you.
Platinum.